Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my presentation. Today, I want to present about the assessing current issue in education and science assessment. The table of contents about my presentation is about the importance of education, current issue in education, science assessment method, challenges in implementing science assessment, strategies for improvement, and the conclusion. The first is importance of education. Importance of education, I list out three. The first is the role of science education in society. Advancement of knowledge. Education is the foundation for advancing our understanding of the world. It leads to discoveries, innovations, and technological advancements that benefit society. For example, scientific research has led to life-saving medical treatments, energy efficient technologies, and environmental solutions. The second one is the preparing the next generation. Education can build a knowledge base, especially in science, equips the next generation with essential knowledge and skills to navigate an increasingly complex world. It prepares them to understand and address emerging challenges. For the developing critical thinking and the problem-solving skills, education can encourage critical thinking, analytical reasoning, and the ability to assess evidence. These skills are transferable and useful in a wide range of profession and daily decision making. For the problem solving, education emphasizes the scientific method, which is structural approach to problem solving. This method involves formulating hypotheses, conducting experiments, and drawing conclusions, teaching students a systematic approach to addressing complex issues. For the innovations, education nurtures innovation by encouraging creative solutions to the problem. It promotes the ability to think outside the box and develop new approaches to challenges, which is vital for technological advancements and progress. Now it's about the current issue in education. There was two issues about the education. The first is teacher shortages. Many regions face shortage of qualified teachers, impacting the quality of instruction. Such as in the various subjects including the STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, this shortage can lead to overcrowded classrooms, reduced individual attention, and a lower quality of education. The importance of addressing this issue is high-quality teachers are the backbone of an effective education system. Addressing teacher shortage is crucial for ensuring that students receive a well-rounded and rigorous education, particularly in subjects where expertise is essential, such as science and mathematics. So the next one is curriculum relevance. The need to update and adapt curriculum to meet the demands of a rapidly changing world is a growing concern. The curriculum should be aligned with real-world needs and societal change. For instance, in the context of science education, the curriculum must incorporate current scientific discoveries and issues such as climate change or advance in technology. This can be motivating the student by demonstrating the practical application of what they are learning. It helps them to see the value and impact of their education on their life and the world. Now I'm going to present the science assessment method. There are two types of assessment. The one is formative and the summative. The formative assessments, the purpose is designed to monitor and support student learning during the learning process. Its primary purpose is to provide ongoing feedback to teachers and students to help identify areas of improvements and adjust instruction accordingly. And for the assessment timing, formative assessments are typically conducted throughout the learning process, often on a daily or weekly basis. They are integrated into the teaching and learning cycle. For the feedback driven, formative assessment provide immediate feedback to both teachers and the students, helping them make necessary adjustment. Improvement-oriented, the focus is on improving learning rather than assigning grades or making final judgment. For example, in class discussions, observation, homework, assignment, quizzes, or also the peer feedback, teacher-student conference, and so on. And for summative assessment, the purpose is used to evaluate the learning outcomes at the end of an instructional period. Its primary purpose is to determine what students have learned and assign grades or make judgment about their overall performance. And the timing is typically measured at the end of course, unit, or instructional period. They are used to make final evaluation. And the characteristic is formal and structured. Summative assessments are formal and often high-stakes assessment with specific grading criteria. And the feedback is often delayed. Summative assessments may provide feedback, but is typically after the fact and may not inform immediate instructional adjustments. For example, the final exam, the standardized text, end of the term project, research paper, and so on. Now it's about the challenges in implementing science assessment. For the challenges in implementing science assessment, I list out 5 challenges. The first is lack of alignment with learning object. The challenge in science assessment is ensuring that the assessment align with the state learning objective and the curriculum. When assessment do not align with what students are expected to learn, it can lead to confusion, lack of motivation, and a disconnect between what is taught and what is tested. And the consequence is mixed alignment can result in students being assessed on topics or skills that were not adequately covered in the classroom, leading to unfair and unreadable assessment of their knowledge and ability. For the overall emphasis on high-stakes testing, the challenge is high-stakes testing, such as state-mandated standardized tests, often place significant pressure on students, teachers, and schools to perform well. This can lead the teaching to the test, where instructional time is focused on text preparation, personally narrowing the curriculum and diminishing the overall quality of science education. And the next is assessment bias and equity issue, the technological barriers, differing states and national standards. Strategy for improvement. There were many strategies for the improvement of science assessment. The first is aligning assessment with learning objective, promoting a balanced assessment approach, professional development for teachers, encouraging diversity in STEM education, leveraging technology for assessment, advocating for policy change, developing equitable assessment practice, increasing funding for science education, collaboration between school, districts, and governments, encouraging community involvement, research and data-driven decision-making. In conclusion, the current issue in science education and assessment pose complex challenges, but they also present opportunity for improvement. By addressing issues related to curriculum relevance, assessment practice, and the teacher shortage, we can create a more inclusive, engaging, and effective education system that prepares students to thrive in an ever-changing world. Collaboration and a commitment to innovation are key to achieving this. That's all from my presentation. Thank you for your listening.